Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Borkino game video. Today's video is dedicated to the January 9th update. First time here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. 7,500 subs, we'll be doing that giveaway. Alright, let's jump right into things. Go into Arena. Cooperative engagement is right here. And I want to talk about a mistake that you want to avoid because this is what I did. What happens is the way cooperative engagement works is that every single time you do a dreams, collab streams, daily trials, what have you, that you spend stamina, except for like, the exploration and stuff, you will get a boss. And what happens is, if you don't complete that boss, it'll run away. Just like mine ran away, and I technically missed out on rewards. So what you want to do is as soon as it pops up in your face, you go in there and you crush them. Alright, you crush them. Because if you don't, you lose resources. And if you don't, you have to wait like me, and I don't have any stamina refresh, and now I have to sit here, wait for enough stamina, in order to tackle this boss, in order to give you guys content, and I can't because I waited till the last minute. Yeah, that's pretty much the way it works, so don't wait until the last minute. Personally, I like to get interest, right? I want a return in my investment. I want an ROI. Here, you get no ROI. ROI does not exist in cooperative engagement, so don't do that. Alright, let's talk about a few other things and talk about the banners. Now, this Investor of Gods with Brooke, it brings, Selena, Hersey, and Vivian. If you want any of those characters, sure. To me, Brooke is She can be used in some of the miracles and some of like the trial stuff. Honestly, she's for tank teams. I've already reviewed her. I don't think she's the greatest. More units will come. Honestly, save your select tickets for brand new characters that might be releasing in the future, or better characters. Maybe if Kasumi drops for some reason again, then save it for that. I'm kind of surprised that Brooke came back before Kasumi and Maki and all the others, because she is fairly new, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they're trying to balance the game and not release too many overpowered units. Treasures in the box. This is a pretty decent banner, I would say, just because it has Hersey and Edward. Hersey being the newest 6-star awakening, and then Edward being somewhat decent, like a buff stealer, So overall, I can't say it's terrible because both of them are pretty decent. Both of them do very unique things. And if you just have a bunch of blues, then, why not spend it? And we'll probably save this like summoning session for a different date. And let's go ahead and go into perks. So this is going to be the engagement redemption. I recommend saving for pretty much this duty right here, Soul Inscription of Bright Moon. This is going to be for UR gear, I believe. So you don't want to just, spend all of your stuff on gold and crystals. You pretty much just want to save up for this bad boy right here. And then after that, I recommend buying the select tickets, and then probably getting some dust, and then like the banner tickets. We'll see how this flows and how this goes, because this is our first time pretty much looking at it. I'm not really going to give some guides, but overall tips, probably get this because UR gear is going to be very valuable, and not to mention this is only going to be here for 6 days. Who knows when we're going to get our next cooperative engagement or engagement redemption. Okay, the next thing is going to be this growth aids thing. So pretty much as you do stuff, as you level up units, if you get Hersey to 5-star, that's pretty cool. And all these things, wow, they really want you to make Hersey like the best unit in the game. So if you make Hersey the best unit in the game, you Spirit Link, you get her to 6-star, you are gonna get all of these resources. I myself, that's a pretty decent incentive to make certain characters. I've seen this in other gacha games. I'm gonna tell you, I usually don't like this. Why? Because it makes you think that you are, getting rewarded for building certain characters. And what if the character is bad? Thankfully, Hersey is a very good character. Just note this is only going to be appearing until the 16th. So I believe it's somewhat similar to the engagement redemption in that regard. So it's going to be, 6 days and however many hours this thing is going to disappear. So try to get Hersey, I don't know, 5-star. But honestly, it's up to you. I personally won't be doing it because I just want to save my resources for something else. Hersey, I already have Kasumi, I already have, just for me, I don't feel like I want to spend all my resources to upgrade Hersey to 6-star awakening. Just because the awakening I'm currently waiting for is Miyuki, I want to put all my dust, all my resources into her whenever her awakening pops up, because she's supposed to be the next one scheduled. That's like the first looks in cooperative engagement. Just another tip, this is based off of energy rules. So The units with less energy will pop up first within your roster, and then the units with the highest energy that will pop up last. So if you want to like min-max cooperative engagement, that's the way you want to do it. Hopefully I'll get some footage, regarding cooperative engagement tomorrow, right? And then as far as like, the banners go, I said they're okay. They're nothing too special. Hersey one, pull for it, especially if you want to participate in that growth aids thing that we were talking about. I already feel a certain way. I don't like that sort of direction. I wish this was technically any character. It wasn't just Hersey. Like you could level up any character to reach 6-star, because locking it down to one unit, especially when within 7 days, is a little difficult, you know what I mean? But if you already did it, then it doesn't really matter because you have already technically achieved this, but it's not exactly free to play friendly in my opinion, alright? Because if it was any unit, it would just, everyone would get the rewards, right? Okay, engagement, redemption, talked about it. Just get this UR thing, okay? And let's go ahead and go into Dream Arena and talk about a few things. So there were some server lags last night, and there was a maintenance that occurred. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go into your mailbox, you will actually get a little reward saying, "We apologize for the maintenance, here's some compensation." So, what am I going to tell about that? I don't know if I want to tell you what it actually brings, but you guys know how cooperative engagement pretty much appeared. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended to be in this way. I'm hoping that they fix this, and I'm just going to put it out there because the devs sort of need to fix it. What happened was a bunch of people were creating accounts or, making another account so that they can get more cooperative engagement. Maybe they made the same mistake as me. I don't know. What happened is you can technically farm cooperative engagement by having people constantly invite you into them. So you make an ult, you go into a cooperative engagement, you do your thing, and then you lag the servers, right? So obviously that's going to be a problem for everyone because no one wants to get the server lag. No one wants to be part of that. Yeah, they patched it, or I'm assuming they did something to the server so that they can alleviate all the alt accounts that were being created. It also makes it look good in the sense of technically you get more downloads, you get more activity in the game. I don't think their infrastructure was ready for the amount of people that would take advantage of this. This was happening in Asia, it's happening in EU, it's probably going to happen in the US servers and the Australia servers, everywhere. So I'm putting it out there because people are going to figure it out. People are going to do it regardless, and I sort of want it, patched because I don't want the servers to lag, and I don't want people coming to me asking me like, "Hey Bork, why is the game broken?" And I'm just gonna be like, because people are creating dummy accounts so they can participate in more cooperative engagement because it is a time limited event. I don't blame people for doing it, right? I'm not saying like those people are at fault. What I'm trying to say is that there needs to be a better way of handling cooperative engagement. Maybe you have to be, leader level 30 before you can participate in cooperative engagement or something. Maybe that's already in place and I don't even know it. But the fact that players can create new accounts and they're pretty much lagging the server and then participate in cooperative engagement, and they pretty much invite all of their main accounts in there and defeat them, and that's what's creating all the issues. I just don't want that to occur because it's one of those things where it's easy to fix just by adding a little bit of code saying like, hey, don't participate until you meet this requirement, just like how you can't just jump into Dream Arena and all the other things, because that's probably the way it should go. I know it is time limited, but the thing is, the server lag isn't worth the amount of like drama it's causing. There's already enough drama with Illusion Connect because it feels like there's always something going on. So I hope they really address that, because the largest issue is like people can't play the game at certain points. Some people were locked out of the game for 6 to 8 hours. That's not a joke. That's, that's a lot of progress you're technically missing out on. It's a lot of stamina. So I want to make sure that as a player base, folks know what's going on, because that's just something we got to talk about. They already addressed it in the Asia servers, but if it starts happening to the other servers, I just don't want it to happen. That is me pretty much going into King Rank, doing some Dream Arena. I'll save those 4 out of 50, challenge tickets for Arena. But yeah, those are pretty much the January 9th updates. Cooperative engagement, bringing more than just boss battles, but other things. Anyways, I hope I kept you guys informed with the way things are going in Illusion Connect. I hope the cooperative engagement, alt account feature kind of gets patched soon, or it gets better alleviated. I'm not experiencing any issues, thankfully, but I'm not sure what's happening. Let me know down in the comments. And of course, I'll try my best to, let Super Prism know with all the issues occurring. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we get 7,500 subs, we'll be doing that giveaway. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.